Most High Creator, guide, strengthen, and protect this divine interaction reading for the collective of the Most High. Thank you, angels of the Most High. Thank you, divine guides of the Most High. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, divine collective. Thank you, Most High, forever and ever, here now. I love you. Thank you for this here now, present moment in the center. Here now. Divine Collective, this is a jumpstart, realignment boost after a successful mission, after having gone into the depths to recover energy that only you, Divine Collective, were prepared and equipped to do in this shared experience here during this ascension on Earth. The stage of this ascension, the focal point. After having gone down into the depths to retrieve, gone down into the emotional entanglements, the emotional baggage, spiritual baggage that had been held onto, and is now it's now solved. You've reached the point where now you realize that you can't fix anything from the past. The past is the past. All the past will offer is regret or emotions that you can't go back and experience it in that lifetime. The future, you can't change the future from the future. You can't live in the future, trying to direct the future in your mind. The only place that the Most High has set up this present is in the here now. Within this three-dimensional grid where the collective shared experience of humanity unfolds. It's from this moment that you can find that you can be in your here now center, and in that here now center you are beyond what you are in the physical reality. You are beyond your circumstances. You are beyond the past. You are still directing and co-creating your future experience. But you're beyond any of those confines or those definitions. You are who you are. You are the I. There's only one I. To be in the moment and say, I am I. That's where you're in your flow state of naturalness. That is your divine birthright. That is your heaven here now. That is where you can experience the present that the Most High has for you, Divine Collective. And it's cleared now, and it's visible, and it can be harmonized with, and it can be shared. And this is who needs it. Those who are still battling with the past, battling with the future, all the while overlooking who they are, overlooking what's within. And it's a reflection of ourself. There's only one I. There's only one I am. You are the I am that I am. And this will harmonize the conflict. Harmonize those that are in conflict for anyone who chooses. For that sacred moment of free will. This present that the Most High has given us. Being found in this moment. In this here now. In this point of life. This unified field of divine, Most High energy. Lovers partnership is the solution that takes those who are fighting, looking for a black cat in a dark room, fighting, looking for an enemy out there that they'll never find, fighting against themselves. And the antidote is love. The solution is love. The solution is divine partnership. You've walked the walk. You've gone into your depths. You've gone into the place where it needed to be healed. You've gone into the dark places with the light of the Most High, with the I am that I am, that you are as the I am. And you've lived the victory. You've lived the survival. You've lived the uprising. You've lived the return to here now, to reach this jumpstart point, this realignment. And you did it with strength, you did it with courage, but you didn't do it at all costs. You didn't do it no matter who was. You had compassion, you had boundaries. You did not do it at all costs. But anyone who was coming up against you was coming up against the Most High, and you stood your ground. And you couldn't have done it without the Most High, but you couldn't have done it without choosing, without that courage that you have, Divine Collective. And I'm grateful to share the experience as we eternally begin growing stronger here now in this collective shared experience. We have our divine peace in the here now that nobody can take away. All thanks to the Most High, thanks to the divine partnership, thanks to infinity within. You are able to experience all of infinity within, reflecting from the here now. But in the here now, in your centered here now, you can enjoy, you can reap the benefits, you can reclaim, you can live your divine birthright, you can live heaven on earth, you can live heaven on anywhere, you can live heaven wherever you go, because you carry it. Celebration card fell out of the deck. Continuing to celebrate achievement as a divine collective by being here in this divine frequency, by existing, healing and harmonizing. Healing and harmonizing, all in all. In divine timing, it's divine choice. Experiencing, seeing the beauty in the here now, in this present that the Most High has created for us. Manifesting all that needs to be manifested in divine partnership with the Most High. Creating what's needed in the moment. Creating a way out of no way. Thank you, Most High. Working in divine partnership and allowing the divine partner, allowing the Most High to be your divine partner. When you don't feel like you have it, that's what the divine partnership is for. And you utilized that. And you may have felt like you weren't doing it when you were doing it, but you stayed ready. You stayed 10 toes down. You stood up. You kept a straight spine. You kept your head up, and you went to the end of the thought each and every time, and lived to tell the tale. Emotional maturity in the subconscious. Consciously, you are manifesting. Not doing it at all costs, but manifesting with all of the abilities, all of the elements. Manifesting emotionally, materially, spiritually, physically, financially, emotional mastery in the subconscious. Not reacting. Staying steady has gotten you here. It's been the major strength that you've demonstrated time and time again along this path that leads to here now, leads home, leads to your divine birthright being amplified, leads to God being amplified. God be multiplied, God be amplified, God be magnified here now. Thank you, Most High God. As we share this divine interaction that's strengthened and protected by the living Most High Creator here now. Within the living Most High Creator here now. As the I am that I am. As you know that I am I. I am I. As you know yourself. You know to yourself that you are I. There's only one I. And you perceive that everything has come to light. There's nothing hidden. There's no reason to hide. No reason to hide from your divinity. No reason to hide from your environment. No reason to hide from that which